born in a barn.
Do you remember God's 3 promises to Abraham?
Actually, I do. His family would become a great nation. They would have their very own land, the Promised Land. And through that nation, a blessing would come for the whole world.
Right. Well, after 1,500 years, 2 of those promises had come true.
Amazing! And what about the 3rd promise?
You mean the promise of the blessing for the whole world? The one that promised the Messiah? The Anointed One?
That's the one. Had that one come true too?
No.
Oh.
Many years had passed since the time Isaiah had spoken about that promise, and the Israelites, well, you can imagine what they were saying.
Where's the blessing?
Where's the Messiah?
Is he ever gonna show up? Oh, we're starting to lose hope.
But then, something amazing happened.
Really? What?
In a village called Nazareth, there was a young woman named
Mary.
One day, God sent an angel to give her a special message.
A special message? What was it?
The angel said,
You will have a son.
A son?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not even married.
Mary wasn't married yet, but she had promised to marry a man named.
Joseph.
Then the angel said something truly amazing.
The baby will be a blessing for the whole world. He will be the Son of God.
That's the promise they were waiting for.
Yes, Mary would give birth to the Son of God, the blessing for the whole world.
That's so amazing.
And if you were shocked to hear about this, you can imagine what Mary must have felt like. Why, you would think she would have passed out and fallen on the floor right then. But Mary was brave. She trusted God. And she said,
I am the servant of the Lord. May this happen just as you have said.
Wow. Mary really trusted God.
Yes, she did. Then the angel said,
The baby's name will be Jesus.
Was this the Messiah the people had been waiting for?
You got it.
I knew it. So then what happened?
Well, when it was time for the baby to be born, Joseph and Mary traveled to a place called Bethlehem.
Was that a long ways away?
It was, and they got there by...
A donkey! That must have been hard.
I think so. And on top of that, when they got to Bethlehem, they suddenly needed a place for Mary to have the baby.
Oh, did they look for a hospital?
They didn't have hospitals back then.
What about a palace? I mean, the Son of God should be born in the best place, right?
Well,
Or the best hotel?
all the inns were full.
So, what did they do?
Since all the inns were full, Mary had her baby in...
A barn?
a barn. The blessing that Israel had been awaiting for almost 2,000 years was born in a barn.
Oh my!
Mary didn't have her baby in a fancy palace or a nice warm inn. Nope. Jesus was born in a stinky, smelly barn next to cows and sheep and goats and chickens. The promised blessing for the whole world had finally come, but he didn't arrive quite the way people expected.
Did you love that video? Hit subscribe or ask your parents to download the Minnow Kids app.